on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Conley kicks to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Now, here's Garland. Love with the screen on Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Edwards passes to Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Edwards looking it over. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Can't connect from long distance. And so it's Mobley now who brings it.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Oh, here's Edwards. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards drives in. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Love the pass to Garland. Love inside for by Conley. Nobody near Allen. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Conley's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 8. The 3 from Garland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Mobley. He has 5. Back to Garland. First three-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley with a wide-open look. Another miss by Minnesota. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-6 run. Mitchell against Edwards. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And here is Garland. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Takes the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Conley with the three. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Robin Lopez, LeVert out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Osman in at the three spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves, trailing by 10. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Edwards against LeVert. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's LeVert. Out to the wing. Wade a screen on Edwards. LeVert kicks to Wade. And the three off target.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Conley with the three. No good there. And Cleveland will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. LeVert in the corner. And another miss by Cleveland. Timberwolves trail by 8, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
And here's LeVert. Michael Conley getting his three to go. Lopez outside. Over in the corner, Osman. Pass to LeVert. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Now, here's Rubio. Over in the corner, Osman. There's the pick. Wade passes to Osman. From the arc. The shot by Wade, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Conley against Garland. Conley dishes to Edwards. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Garland surveying the D. The three. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And stolen by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Timberwolves trail by 11. Rivers with it. Passes to Noel. Now here's Rivers. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead at 11 points. All right, David, thank you. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Austin Rivers. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. And here is Garland. Following the 3 from Austin Rivers. Love with the screen for Garland. And it's Garland slamming it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the bench.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Mitchell against Rivers. The pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Garland for 3. Allen finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Love. Another 3 for Very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Kyle Anderson. Three-pointer. Love outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 8-point game. The quick look, no good that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. For 3, Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. It's Rivers on the wing, guarded by Garland. Rivers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Rivers against Mitchell. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And how about the strength from Mitchell, looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Rivers with it, now defended by Mitchell. Rivers against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lopez finds Wade. 1:14 left in the third. Lopez, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the paint, stolen. Rubio looking it over. It's LeVert on the wing. 5 to shoot. Rubio against Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
The kick out to Lopez. Launches a 3. Here's Wade. Lopez outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley for 3. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 9 points.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
Pass to Wade. There's the triple. No good. Shot missing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland leading by 5. LeVert out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Edwards launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from. Cleveland.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. They kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Outside Garland. Takes it inside. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Edwards, that's good.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Conley against Garland. Kicks to Love. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Conley. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 5 in the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Love, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And the pass to Edwards. From outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
Oh, here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Here's Conley. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Mitchell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
Conley against Garland. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over in the corner, Allen up top. The shot off that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Outside Edwards. Conley left side. Towns sets the pick for Conley to tie it up. And Gobert kicks to McDaniel. Buries it from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Love with the screen on Conley. Love outside. Pass to Mobley. And here is Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Go right over look here for Garland. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's a bounce-back three, and they're back in the lead.
The crowd is starting to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Love at the elbow. A three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Come on, fans. Stand up and make some noise.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
So it's an arrow win for the Cavaliers.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Brown in at the 3. And it's Brogdon missing. Tatum against Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Smart. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up, and Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A., but Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Here's Mitchell, after the basket by Boston. Going inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Brogdon against Garland. Williams on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Smart. Shot clock at 5. And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Now here's Love. Jacks up a 3. Called in by Brown. Crafty move. And Brown with the stuff.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Smart against Mitchell. To the left side wing. Garland for 3. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Fires from 14, and it's Smart missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Mitchell against Brown. The 3-ball. Mitchell misses.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
2 minutes. Now here's Garland. Left side Love. They double him with Brogdon. Garland for 3. Rebound Boston. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Now here's Mobley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Shoots over Brown. And Mobley gets it to go.
The depth of finishing off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got 5 points.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Cleveland calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in.
A big round of applause.
Boston on D. Trailing by 2. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Brown passes to Smart. And here is Williams. Allen defending. Pass to White. 5 on the clock. Brown with it. Smart for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Garland against White. To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Adding some extra step to the slam. Moved by Allen.
From the wing. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the book.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. Filling out the wings, it's Smart and Brown. And it's White in at the 1. Outside for Green. Rubio against Smart. And here's LeVert for 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And here are the Cavaliers now. The Celtics making their last shot. And here's LeVert for 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Boston with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brown passes to White. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Celtics. The kick to Tatum. Tipped. From deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Jason Tatum still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
LeVert, that's good.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Pass to Brown. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Smart. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Smart finds White. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Ricky Rubio. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. Now here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Back to White. Now Williams. Over Green. Offensive rebound. Here's Cornette. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Pass to Wade. Lopez, the screen on Williams. Wade. And it's off from three-point range. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second.
Blocking foul called out.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Boston now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Gallinari for 3. Nails it from 3. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. We've got a line change here for Boston. Love, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Garland. Outside for Love. Takes a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Love's got 5 now. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Smart to the paint. Got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Smart. Right side Brogdon. Down low. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Mitchell misses.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Tatum with a screen. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Smart passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim at the finish. Just like
Fans, get ready for the double walkie.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
he's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Love and Allen, the pair down low. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in it for 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Got a hand on it.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but nice defensive read from Love. Awesome job coming up with the block.
Love, a screen on Brogdon. Outside Love. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 4-point Cleveland lead. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player. Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Boston again missing. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shot.
Smart outside. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Boston again missing. The Cavaliers leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Love for 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, the adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good. Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Back to Tatum. Mobley with it, picked up by Tatum, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Now Mitchell, 7 points in the game. Love, a screen on Smart. Outside Love. It's stolen by Smart.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
Cleveland calls timeout. A different look for Cleveland. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. They set the pick. Rubio passes to Green. Takes the 3. Lopez finds Green. Shot clock at 6. They double him with White. Back to Lopez. Shoots a fadeaway. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum with it. Green picks him up. Tatum passes to Smart. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Tatum. They swipe it. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Wade. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Williams. Looking for his first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Boston foul. Malcolm Brogdon. His first. Second team foul.
And he drops a first.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
White for 3. Deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. That's tipped. White with the steal. And so it's Cleveland in a good situation, up by 13 points. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Cavaliers shooting is around 55% so far. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Danilo Gallinari, Luke Cornett out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Derek White, and it's Pritchard in at the point. White for 3. Rubio with the rebound. White's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you win against. If a smaller player guards you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Now here's White. Pass to Pritchard. Garland against White. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams checked in for Cornette. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gallinari. Smart's checked in for White, and Brogdon is subbed in for Pritchard. Here's Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness! How about that? Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Brogdon against Mobley. Here's Smart. Nice D from Allen. And here comes Cleveland. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And they get it back. Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Smart from behind the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Love, a screen on Williams. Another shot. Outside for Love. For 3. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And that is why you want the ball in Brogdon's hands, running your offense.
The Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Love against Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Allen over Williams. Second shot opportunity. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
1:53 left to play in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Smart passes to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 assists in the game.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Pass to Horford. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Love.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Smart. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Tatum pulls it in. Horford, a screen on Mobley. Tatum way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that.
That was unbelievable!
Wow, that is a finish for the ages.
Tatum from long range. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Williams at the 5. Now here's Smart. Pocket 6. That shot is off. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. For 3, Edwards drills the three-pointer.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Brown wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Edwards. They get it back. Towns kicks to Conley. Stolen by Brogdon. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. It's good.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. And here is Conley after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Conley penetrating. Count that bucket.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Edwards after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Outside Conley. That shot misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Edwards driving the lane. Yep, that one goes in there. Edwards got 5.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Brogdon looking around. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Taken away by Williams. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Towns. Left side Smart. Shakes him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard. Seeks out contact. Nice.
And the second free throw, good. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Oh, here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Out to Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. Pass to Smart. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
The Celtics with the lead. On the court for the Celtics. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Cornette in at the center, filling out the middle. Edwards against Smart. Over to the wing. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Towns wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Pass to Cornette. In the corner, Smart with it. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. To the line for 3 free throws.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Now here's Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Towns down low. He's guarded by Brogdon. Out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. And no good. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum with it. 5 points in the game. Six to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 8.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Minnesota in the lead. The tray. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Now here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels finds Towns. Clock at 4. Here's Edwards. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Brown the pass to Cornette. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 3. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Conley. Towns at the elbow. Out to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. Drives to the hoop. In the corner, Smart with it. The kick out to Brown. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Brown. And Brogdon's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 3. Here's Smart. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Conley. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Towns. McDaniels dishes to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Smart. The dish to Brown. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top, up by 3. And don't go away after the break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Anderson is out there at Prince. Then there's Reed. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 1. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Pritchard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pritchard's got his first 2 points.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness perfectly sets up his open teammate.
This one for 3. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Over in the corner, Williams. Inside. Stolen by Reed. Here's Rivers. Off target with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
As a scorer in every sense of the word, you know Danilo is thinking, let me finish and get to the foul line.
And so it's Minnesota with it. A 2-point game. Rivers scanning the floor. Prince outside. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6 to the left wing. Here's Noel with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Noel's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Poked away. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
They set the screen. Kicks it out to Prince. No good on the triple. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Horford up top. Guarded by Reed. White the pass to Gallinari. Rivers against White. Reed with the block. To the inside. Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time. Celtics on offense, trailing by 2. Outside, White. And White slams it in.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Passes it to Noel. It's Rivers on the wing. White covering. Rivers against White. Bucket is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, tremendous composure on the interior from the guard, Austin Rivers. He's got the frame to complete that play.
2 minutes.
In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Anderson. Minnesota's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. He kicks it to Rivers. Prince wide open. Oh, good with the triple. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
And stolen by Prince. Fires the three. It's Rivers on the wing. From downtown, it's tipped. Launches it. Offensive rebound. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Four on the clock. Here's Noel. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Williams. The rebound by Anderson. Minnesota in the lead. It's Rivers on the wing. Light covering. Back to Rivers. And Reed has it in the corner. Now the pass to Rivers. From deep. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Brown in at the three. Minnesota shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Clearly foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers and scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Conley feeling it out. It's Edwards on the wing. Brown inside, covered by Conley. Tatum no good. The Timberwolves trade. Towns kicks to Edwards. Good, it is. This goes to Towns.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside, Smart. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Left side, Edwards. Towns, a screen on Smart. Edwards finds Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to the finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Tatum draws the double. Dishes it to Brown. Back to Tatum. Towns with the steal. With the step back. Conley the pass to Towns. Conley against Brogdon. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. That three off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jaden McDaniel.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Driving to the basket. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Williams passes to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Conley. Brogdon takes it up with both hands and grips it down.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with the big bucket.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brogdon kicks to Smart. Outside Williams. Back to Smart. Going inside. He feeds it to Williams. Oh, and they take the lead.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Nothing free about free throws. You earn your way to the line, and give credit to these guys for being aggressive offensively.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Back to Brown. Shoots over McDaniel. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Outside, Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Kept alive, Minnesota. Brogdon against Conley. And there's the drive. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, Mike Conley's a veteran. What confidence, what clutch play. Nicely done.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They get the foul immediately.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Statistically, Brogdon is one of the best free throw shooters ever. But this is a pressure spot.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
So it's Minnesota now. For 3, Edwards. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And the Cleveland starting five. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mobley in at the three.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
The shot by Conley, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside for Love. Lets the three fly. Edwards pulls it in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
It's Edwards on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. There's the three. The offensive rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Here's Towns to the right side. Towns a screen on Love. From deep, Conley. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The defense tries to stop Conley with a foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
And he nails the third.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Garland. Outside Love. The three. They get it back and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Here's Conley. He has 7. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards. Soft touch off the glass.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Garland, the pass to Allen. And the the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Picked by Gobert. For three, Conley. And he can't get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's McDaniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Conley against Garland. Towns up top. From downtown, the Cavaliers pull it in. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Left side Garland. Pass to Allen. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
Outside Conley. Kept alive. Towns with the ball. Now Edwards. Checked by Mitchell. Gobert passes to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Up in time. The shot no good. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Love and Allen, the pair down low. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at small forward. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Mobley, no good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
McDaniels can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Mitchell. 17 points in the game. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
Pass to Lopez. From the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves trail. And here they go. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But Grant is willing to do the work.
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for. Yeah, I think he can.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Rubio. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Wade. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And Green, good for 3.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Towns a screen on Rubio to the paint. It's intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And Gobert with a block. Rubio against Conley. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. LeVert with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Green. And here's Lopez. Green, a screen. Lopez passes to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Rubio. And here's LeVert for 3. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
You know, I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Lopez, the screen. On the wing, Green. Here's Wade. Anderson covers. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. On the wing, Rivers. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already got a number of filthy dunks out.
Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And he's good on the second. So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me. Because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
The Timberwolves shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Anderson with a screen to the middle. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
Goes up off the inbound, and it's Allen who slams it home.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Anderson for 3. Drills it from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Garland. Outside for Love. 3-pointer. No luck on that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Noel. Here's Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. And the shot is good by Garland.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Fires for 3. Rivers, good. Rivers is getting himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. And Mitchell with the slam.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
Here's Rivers. Here's Anderson. Over Mitchell. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Rivers. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes.
Garland, the pass to Love. Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Back to Reed. Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Reed. Nice D from Allen.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Now Mobley. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Out to the wing. Reed for 3. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The 3. On the wing, Rivers. Anderson with a screen on Love. Rivers. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Mitchell.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Cleveland calls timeout.
Coach, no doubt, wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Rubio against Conley. The 3 is up. And it's Rubio with the 3. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but I think you got to admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot out.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Launches it. Wade misses. Outside Edwards. They get it back. Fires the 3. It's stolen by Rubio. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rubio. From deep, Conley. And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action. Up 10. Getting lots of... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. Running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Ricky Rubio, also Karis LeVert out there, Robin Lopez out there with Green, and it's Wade in a power forward. And here's LeVert for 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns with the ball, and Lopez picks him up. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. For 3, Conley. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And that one good.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor.
A different look for Cleveland. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thanks.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And the basket by Towns.
You got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Garland for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Garland. There's a screen by Love. Out to the right wing. Back to Garland. Mitchell, the pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garland. Outside for Love. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now here's Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, solid contact and a good call by the official.
And he makes both free throws.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
The 3 from Mitchell. Conley with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Edwards. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. From deep, Conley fires in the triple.
Oh, it helps to have Conley on the floor during these moments. He's outstanding at coming through on those big possessions.
Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Garland.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Edwards for 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Outside Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Mitchell's got 30.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Stolen. For 3, Conley. Pass to Towns. The 3. And that one falls. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
I smack clowns with mad style.
probably be something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 3 spot.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Tatum. From past the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now Tatum, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Second chance effort. Here's Williams, and the layup falls.
They are trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Mitchell left side. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Brown. Williams against Love. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Williams a screen on Mitchell. Passes it to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Love. Mobley wide open. The Cavaliers with a new 14. For 3. Rebound by Williams. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And in left side. He takes it in.
The long arms of Allen. Imagine a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Tatum. Changes up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Frustration for the Cavs. The progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year. He got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now here's Love. Feeds to Allen. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Tatum's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Tatum, the pass to Brown. Williams a screen on Love. Back to Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Mobley.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. He's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
And so Tatum nails them both.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Donovan Mitchell to the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now Tatum after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go.
See, that miss right there is why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Garland. Here's Allen, who's back up. So timeout called here in the first for Cleveland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Give it up once again.
Love with the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Love. 4 on the shot clock.
Now a seasoned vet in this league. You can see the salt pepper hair. Love understands his role, which is to stretch the floor and shooting and rebounding.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Outside Tatum. Count it. Tatum's got 8 points.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little room, a little is all for him to score.
What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they play. Great showing from them.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. And it's Mobley in at the 3, a small forward. Pass to Allen. Got a piece of it. Back to Love. Brown with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Shoots over LeVert. Celtics passing it around. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. Shoots from 12. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
LeVert the pass to Love. He feeds it to Allen. Puts the move on. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Smart. Fires for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch, and they keep it up. Their lead will only continue to grow.
And the Cavaliers call time here. So Boston ends up going with the new group. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though,
susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Celtics leading by 6. Picked by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Mitchell against White. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Passes it to Pritchard. Outside, White. And there's the pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. No pass against Horford. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Violation. Cleveland ball.
.158 left in the second quarter. Rubio against Horford. Here's Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Horford.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul it.
Gallinari against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
White looking around. In the corner, Horford with it. They grab their own miss. Cornette makes it off the glass. Cornette's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Out to Wade. Wade, a screen on Gallinari. Green, the pass to Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open is Lopez. Rubio misses. Celtics leading by 7. Out to the right wing. It's up a 3. It's stolen by Green. Mitchell against Horford. Mitchell kicks to Rubio. Mitchell outside. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Gallinari wide open. Tries again. Here's Cornette. That's in. And he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. And so it's Boston. Ahead by 9. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Celtics, 24. The Cavaliers, 15.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got White. Gallinari is out there with Horford. And it's Cornette in the power forward position. That's the Boston 5. Some changes for Boston. Brown against Love. That one goes in. Brown's got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the 2-man game.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. LeVert from outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks it to Smart. Williams a screen on Love. Smart, wide open, he fires. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coach him.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. 9-point game. Outside Tatum for the three. LeVert grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams against Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, the little guy, rise up and finish.
Tatum against Mobley. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Garland feeling it out a little bit, and slam dunk by Allen.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams kicks to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Cavaliers with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him look for a better look in that situation.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Tatum's shot is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Mitchell is doubled. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Mitchell. And Love has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Love's got 5 3.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Nice shot by Smart.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Brogdon the pass to Tatum, and stolen by Mobley. Garland with it, now guarded by Smart. A slam dunk by Garland.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Garland against Smart. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Here's Smart, and he drives in, lays it up and punks it in. 8 points for him.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Mitchell against Brogdon. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Cavaliers. Celtics fans, get live right now for Celtics Entertainment.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
Entertainment.
There's 31 seconds left in the third. Rubio will pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Horford.
and still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
High arcing shot. Here's Cornette. And he uses the glass on the way. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
LeVert from outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Celtics lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard on the pass. Right on the money.
He'll be proud of that. Biggs level in passing skills are noticed.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And the Cavaliers call time here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said they're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
Thanks, David. On the court for Cleveland, the 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's Mobley in at the small forward position. Brown wide open, he fires. Misses off the right iron.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Smart kicks to Brown. Smart passes to Williams. Brown outside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Mitchell against Brogdon. Love the pass to Allen. Green by Allen. Garland finds Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. There's the 3. Garland, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Tatum with it. 3-pointer. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And here's Tatum for 3.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wants to ease up off the threes.
That's a pick by Love. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And the basket by Tatum. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Tatum with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The length for unbelief, that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And both free throws good for Mobley. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Outside Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Smart against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell
delivering.
It's Smart with the drive. Williams, a screen on Mobley. Passes it to Brogdon.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Brown, good.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Allen trying to break free. Another shot. And slam dunk by Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 5. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
From the Celtics, Luke Cornett.
Smart against Garland. Nice shot by Smart. And the Celtics lead by 7.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Mobley right side. Shoots over Brown. Mitchell kicks to Love. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist. And now a 9-point Celtic lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Launches a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course,
he got it!
Wow!
It went in!
Did that just happen?
It went in!
Did that just happen? Wow!
Oh. And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
On deep. The rebound by Brogdon. From deep three-point range, and they recover it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like...
I smack clowns with mad style.
both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
3-on-3. Brown with the steal. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Conley. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Perfect timing on that rejection. Boy, Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Free throw line jumper, and he nails the jumper. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Gobert finds Towns. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Towns on a screen. Shot is good by Edwards. 9 points in the game.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Now here's Smart. Williams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Here's Edwards. He's got 9. The kick out to Conley. Towns against Tatum. And another 3 from Minnesota.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
The drive by Brogdon uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Conley passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And another three from Minnesota.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Takes the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Minnesota with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Towns against Tatum. Now here's Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Williams with the screen. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage.
The Celtics team. Here they come.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. The finish! Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards for 3. Williams grabs the board. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Outside Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. Smart outside. Just 3 to shoot. From 15 feet away. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Got a line change here for Boston. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Rivers. Anderson with a screen. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Noel. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by White. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot, and was a nice signing by Boston.
Here's Noel. Pass to Rivers. Here's Brent. He's covered by Gallinari. Back to Anderson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Boston calls time here.
Okay, fans.
Cornette checked in for Boston.
Get up on your feet. Celtics Entertainment, let them hear it.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. Stolen by Anderson. The three. Here's Prince. Pass to Reed. It's stolen away. Here's Cornette. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gallinari's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Noel, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead. Gallinari, the pass to White. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:14 left to play in the second quarter. Anderson against Williams. Pass to Noel. Here's Rivers. Anderson with a screen. Back to Noel. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Gallinari pulls it in. Boston shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's White driving inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by White. The drive by Rivers. Shots blocked. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got his first points in this one. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Rivers. On the take. Reed for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside, Williams. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for Minnesota, Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low.
Luke Cornette, first personal foul, first team foul.
Anderson passes to Reed. Reed can't hit.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Personal foul.
Outside for Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Here he goes. And Williams punches it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And there it is for him.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers with the drive. There's the block.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Anderson's got his second basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there. This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Anderson inside. Williams defending.
Luke Cornett, second personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Brent. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. Up top, White. Back to Williams. Clock at 6. To the inside. Cornett. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Reed with it. Guarded now by Williams. Yes, it's good. Reed's got 5 points. Boston trailers.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft where he was not selected, guys.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Prince. Rebound Boston. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. And so they foul intentionally. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Now here's Conley. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brown. They get the rebound. Pass to Towns. To the wing on the left. Smart against Conley. Towns, a screen on Smart. Second chance effort. That's good from Towns on the assist by Conley. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And 1:01 left in the third. Picked by Gobert. Left side McDaniels. Connects from downtown. McDaniels got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shot to stop the run. Brogdon against Edwards. Williams' shot is good.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So Edwards will go to the free throw line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Here's Smart driving in, and the layup is good off the glass. Smart has got his first bucket in this one.
You know, this is in part what makes Marcus Smart very dangerous, right? He can slice into the defense. He's got that remarkable speed to get what he wants.
And so it's...
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Read the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. Brown with a screen. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Tatum with the 3.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornett's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Here's Edwards.
Luke Cornett.
This one for three. Here's Gobert. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Outside Brogdon. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Rebound Minnesota.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brown against McDaniels. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Conley. 4-3. Clock at 4. There's the triple. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Brown with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Brown. Over McDaniels. And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
For 3, Conley. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum against Towns. Here's Cornett. Shot to end the cold streak. Pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Back to Gobert. Lets it fly. Once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Cornett, defended by Gobert. Cornett can't hit.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish it. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Right side McDaniels. Let's go with a 3.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
6 on the shot clock. Towns passes to McDaniels. Edwards for 3. And it's Cornett with a rebound. The Celtics shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Brogdon finds Smart. Takes a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Anthony Edwards.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And here's Minnesota now. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Smart against Conley. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
Conley.
And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes him look easy.
Towns a screen on Smart to the left wing. The 3 ball. The shot by Towns, no good. Back to Brown. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.